Oh, all right, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Serious Talks with the Klan. I am your very hey.
We pull up, man. Hey, manze from the top. Manze wewe viwa umekuaje? Ndio muone hiyo vitu zote, muone hiyo era yako umekuaje? Umesikia Irani inafanya nini?
Welcome back to our podcast. I'm your very able host with the most, Tariq, and I'm here with
your boy is not your boy, Nyati Kodoro.
Catch this one. Boom.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. So how you been? How you been since the last time I saw you?
Been good, manze. I've been feeling fine. I've been getting the sun though, man. This has been cloudy because aje, but I've been getting the sun. I've been trying. Yeah, I've been good, manze. I've watched Sinners. Finally, I've watched Sinners, and I really love the movie. What else?
You loved the movie?
I loved the movie actually. I really liked. Nimependa tu hiyo storytelling and horror tu venye ilikuwa. It was a unique thing. Juu iliguzia something like venye tu ilikuwa inaanza. Let me not talk about more about it. Yeah, but it was a good movie. What else? The bro alishafika Nairobi. Finally bro alifika Nairobi.
Yeah! Oh, is he still around?
Yeah, he's still around. But kuna tena beshte yangu fulani alikuwa huko Nairobi but alirudi mtaa. Na story fulani nilisikia about hiyo story nitakuja kumuuliza about it. Yeah. He's the nigga actually. Kuna video fulani nilifanya it's like a visual diary. Then I mentioned some nigga that I was to meet anaitwa Nyamolo. But phone calls I went and recorded and nikasahau simu inalia huko. So Benyali ni call. Nikipata missed call yake kumbe nilikuwa ready kwa road and anambia man nilishaenda, it was like 10 minutes ago. So he just went.
You went to campus with him?
That was like we not to some primary. Na story fulani tukiwa primary class 3. Then nigga I used to sit like this nikiwa kwa desk. So I'll go like bro to kazi. And then yes anakaa hivyo.
And a man spread.
Like what man? So kuna venye walikuwa wanajaribu kunifanya aje but I was like man like we became friends from then. Jadi tulifika high school together. Yeah, so nilisikia tena amerudi mtaa. Dibrangu ndo alikuwa ananiambia after amekaa mata alirudi mtaa. Juu ya I don't know. Aliniambia tu story fulani of which kitu yenye pia we also need to be addressing tu kwa streets. I think zile stories za kufanya vitu tu kwa streets. Tujue tu vitu kwa streets ni aje. So alirudi nyumbani and then when alirudi nyumbani kuna some shit yenye ilikuja na kuku nyumbani zenye buranga kiniambia ilikuwa very scary. I haven't asked him yet. And nataka ni get your story from nielewe whatever happened. But I've been good. By then nilimaliza ngela book nitwaje the Petals of Blood.
Hey.
Such an amazing book. God damn it.
By
read Ngugi wa Thiong'o. Yeah, on my next list madhana nataka nisome is essays. It's like an essay or something to do with decolonizing the mind. I mean kwa the language. Something like that, decolonizing the mind. So how have you been? Umekuaje?
I've been good. It's good to hear your brother finally landed. I would like to buy him a cup of tea or a cup of whatever he would like. I've been good. I've been fantastic. I have been rehearsing for the 14th of March.
Oh, you've been rehearsing for the event?
Hey, maze. For the show I've been rehearsing.
Oh man.
I've been chilling with like-minded people. I've just been acquiring skills. What else? Oh, I went to visit family as well. And on the last episode, I saw there's a viewer alikuwa amejam hiyo kwa the comment.
On which comment?
On TikTok, the one I was talking about childhood. Like my childhood, like being an only child.
About it.
Someone called Maina. He was like, people are so entitled. I was like, But thank you for engaging with our content. By the way, we love that. The video about the Brooklyn boys and Toxic Lyrically beef also went viral. It's almost at 12,000 views, and yeah, it's good. Thank you for engaging and interacting.
Watu ni wakali huku nje. God damn it.
It was like, you're so entitled. I'm like, yes, I'm entitled to time with my family members, you know? I'm entitled to that time. So yeah, I've just been excited for the 14th of March 2026. I'm excited to see all my people there and just to have fun. And last night I had a very strange experience. Like mentally I was just okay, right? I was just okay. I was not even numb. I was just fine. But I ended up putting out some things because I write a lot. So I ended up writing some things that I don't know where they stemmed from. I don't know if I was feeling them in the present. I don't know if they were previously processed emotions. I don't know if they were emotions that I'm yet to process. I don't know how to feel about them. But yeah, I posted them on, you
wrote them like
in my notepad.
Online, like KSE.
Yeah, not physically. Yeah, but it's been good. I've been so excited to come and record. Yeah, I'm just happy. I've been doing great, man.
Manze, life is moving fast. Hey, I think for the last episode nimekuwa nikisema life is moving fast. Yeah, and it's moving fast.
Yeah.
And what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it?
Exactly.
What I'm doing about it is just grounding while eating groundnuts.
Hey, did your bro bring you groundnuts?
Oh no.
Your bro?
No. I'm just saying. I'm throwing bars, man. I'm saying I'm grounding in groundnuts. Yeah, but my bro didn't. Bro. Hakuwa anakuja kwangu. Si hakuwa anakuja mambo tu zake. Bado hatujapatana. Bado tuko kwa simu. Hapa Nairobi, by the way, something I realize is like tunaweza
kwa hapa mtaa mazee, I'm about to go to nini ugali ya brown mazee. So how was your childhood? No, you know.
Yeah, but my brother anakuanga na story. Anaanza kupiga tu ma story late into the night. But yeah, ndo tunafaa kupatana. Hajatapatana soon. Something I realize about in Nairobi pia. Juu kolo alikuwa tulikuwa home akakuja kwa Nairobi. So ilikuwa excitement ya now tumekuja kupatana huku city. So najua msa nataka kupata kunini, but we didn't meet. Hadi akarudi home. But yeah man, mambo tu ufanyika, vitu ni fast. Na maana tibu langu kaniambia tiyo bro alikuwa already home. Niko like God, ni mwanga home say. So when I went to look at my phone, the last time we talked, so bro kaniambia kitu ilikuwa jana majuzi. The phone. Niko like what the fuck? Kwa kitu tulibonga home say 13th, like say like 2 weeks ago. Time moves fast.
Hey, and speaking of time moving fast, like what's your take on marriage? You know, like do you ever see yourself
marriage
getting into a lifelong commitment with someone where you legally are bonded to them, you know, your assets are bonded? Are you going to sign a prenup, you know?
On marriage.
What's your take on that?
Do you know, marriage is something that I've never like sat down and think kufikiria about, like okay, now I'm here, nimepata mse udem, nimemuoa. Ndo hivi now we are officially like in kitiko certified. By the way, mtu like ile, how do you like as Kenyans unajua mse ako officially married? These people officially married.
When you
like when we live as husband and wife.
When you actually sign the marriage certificate.
So there's normally like a document.
Yeah, there's a marriage certificate.
Is it only when you like done like an official wedding ama tu lazima mkue nayo kama mmeoana?
You can go to the AG. That's like a private thing. You just go there, you have a witness, you sign the papers, and then that's it. You don't have to have like a wedding or a show or whatever.
That's something like for the middle class, right? Do you think also which ina kuna story ya kwenda kunini huko hivi? not everyone another think ya kwenda kusaka certificate ama nini. But now freaking from my own nini when you naiona me I'll say will I marry? Yes.
You will?
Yes, I'll marry, but kuna kongana kitabu fulani yangu godongo anasemanga I'll marry when I want. I think niyo tu I'll marry but tuna marry yote time yake. But the thing is there's a way in which marriage mekwa the way people see it, ama the way the society has always been putting it. I feel like ukiangalia from our perspective, inajua sisi na bonga from me, someone who like I've now like reflected on my life na venye tu relationship ya parents wangu yani ilikuwa. But kuna time yenye ungeniuliza hiyo swali, I would be like, marriage is something yenye naweza consider.
That's interesting. So that means you've grown.
Jia tu background venye ilikuwa I don't know. Maybe ilikuwa tu I don't know, nikitenye singeza kupoint back then. But I will say, for now the way I look it like the way I see it as marriage ni kitu like a partnership. It's a partnership yenye you as people wenye mama ku get into something. It's like manze tu mamwa we're getting into this shit na tunataka ku-make official. Sindio? I feel like kama make official, we are all adults hapa hivi na kama sisi wote ni adults, ni ile yenye lazima kuwe na conversation. Ile yenye we have a dialogue and pia like me, I really have to understand background yako. We like understanding background ya msee na environment yenye aligrow here. Juu hadi yake understand background yako. It's like doing your shadow work. It's just like understanding someone from ametoka. Juu you might be doing something ndio umekuja mkaishi ndani, but you are living in this space and there's some issue that you guys are facing and you're not talking about it. There's always silence.
So how do you get to understand someone's background so that you understand their habits and behaviors and why they do what they do, how they do?
I think the more we live is the more you kind of like get to know someone. Jo aizuka tume first sight inakuanga toka unaweza kuwa nimekuona from outside. That's kwanza next externally ndo kwa maana feel like I like this girl, ndio. Na maybe ndio tu umemlike ukampicture hapo kasema ukaanza kupanga nini zako and then now you attack. Ukisha attack mshaka nini? It's like you're planning a strategy. Umecheki, umenotice, ukisha notice kaanza kuplan to strategy. Piga strategy yako is like just trying to understand someone, ni nataka kumattack from what point. And then kisha do hivyo and then now you approach the prey. After approaching the prey, na describe kitu ni kama describe kama documentary. So when you're approaching the girl is like when you to vibe you click kama then you need to reciprocate. Then
what the energy?
Yeah, the energy kinini.
Okay.
Mnaanza tu build from hapo. Outside unajua kwanza inakuanga ni the superficial. Venye nimekucheki venye nini. Vitu kama hizo. But kuna msemo mwenye unaweza kuwa na feel energy tu ya mtu.
Yeah.
Unasema tu that's what attracted you to someone. But the more you kind of live to someone uko like, hey man, nilikuwa attracted to this energy, but I kind of like not feeling it now. Una get? So nile yenye nikiwa hapa issue kinisumbua, I just have to talk about it. Niko tu like, hey, I feel like the moment tumekuja kwa nyumba na tukaanza kuishi na kuna kuanga na issue, if you don't address them then zitakuja kupile.
I think you've said that before, right?
Yeah, that's something that I've said. I feel like it applies to everything because it's a relationship. A relationship in communication. If you can't really communicate, then I'll never know what's in your mind. You'll never know what I'm thinking. So nile yenyewe uko feel like, man, I feel like hapa now many heart. Una get? So for the person mwenye maambiwa response yako ndo sasa ina depend when you like utajua. Ni mseme naweza taka kugrow naye, ama do I have to go look for another thing ama another person? I get juu inaweza kuwa you're just in a relationship and kuna vitu tu umekari ndani. It's something ni kama unaandikanga book notes to and don't talk about them. And this person keep on doing the same thing.
Okay.
I get it's a loop. He's also an individual ako kwa jani yake, maybe ajijui. So you as an individual might think like umsata kuja kujijua. Let me give the person time. Unaona ile story yenye unasikia story za marriage iko like atakuja tu kuchange, atakuja kufanya nini? Need to address hizo vitu. The moment unaanza kusema hiyo story atakuja kuchange. The moment umeanza kuona the red flags. You red flags unaona semanga but people just ignore them. Like you as an individual you have to have red flags zenye uko nazo.
Yeah.
Not like zenye tumesikiza from the society. Like as an individual, unataka partner aina gani? What kind of partner do I really want in my life? So unataka kugrow naye. Again, from then, if you work on yourself, you'll just attract that. Because if you don't work on yourself,
you will attract what you want.
Yeah. Nile to just have to work on yourself. What are my limitations?
Yeah.
Ama family background yako ilikuwaje? Some things zina stem from how we were brought up, ama tu from family yetu. You are just all human beings wenye tunatemba na trauma, and we carry these things with us to affect kwa wase. So from me, I will say from the communication, like right now we're in the age when communication is very important, because communication not to enable to know the truth, and the truth is all we need to solve problem yenye inaweza kuwa. If you don't face the truth, then why are we together? Nile yenye pia lazima kuwe msemenye unataka mwenzaka grow. I feel like in the story na kusupport each other.
So you've dropped, thank you for sharing, you've dropped some absolutely amazing gems. You've mentioned that a marriage is like it is a partnership, you know. It works best if both of you want to see each other grow. You know, there's sometimes you attract someone that you are only attracted to how they make you feel. You're not really attracted to the person. You're always like if we are together, I feel da 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 da. That's it. But they don't really want to know the real you. They don't really want to know why you are the way you are. They don't want to know, like, for instance, if you're with someone and maybe they don't like getting yelled at, yeah? Because that's a trigger. For some people, they don't like being yelled at. If you yell at them, they shut down, or they yell back, or they crash out, they get physical. There's so many ways they can react to that. And if you never really sit down, like, as a duo and actually just like look at things objectively, I feel like that's also another thing you need to like both of you need to talk about it, like after it's already happened. This is like a red flag, yes. This is a trigger. What did I say that made you shut down? What did I say that made you say the things that you said to me, you know? And look at the problem. So by looking at things objectively, I mean, like, don't, like, the problem is not the person. The problem is, like, the problem is whatever is happening, like the triggers, you know, the reactions, the words, the blah, blah, blah. So you're not supposed to demonize a person and be like, oh, you know, you hurt me. You be like, you said this, and what did I have to do with it? So how do we fix this? How do we fix this? You know? And for me, I feel like, I don't know much about marriage. I mean, different.
What do you know about marriage?
Personally,
How do you describe marriage?
Marriage is is a sacred union between two people. People who choose to be together and see each other grow, and they also choose to see the ugly side of someone and not like hold it against them, because no one is perfect, you know. Ain't no picture perfect marriages out here. Just someone who always chooses you. That's honestly how I see marriage. I'm indifferent about it, though I don't think I would want to be in a marriage at the moment. I feel like I'm not there yet, and maybe in the future I'll still ask myself the same question. But like the idea of having someone you can always lean on, someone you can always call, someone you can always talk to, someone who is your safe space, someone who won't judge you, someone who will support you in your goals and not put you down or sabotage them, and someone who will put you on. That's also another thing. Like if they know like my partner is like a very amazing barista or something, if they hear something that's related to that, they're going to plug their person. And yeah, I feel like marriage is beautiful, but it's like the definition has kind of been distorted, especially in these times, because like if you grew up in a household where you'd be able to actively see your parents or guardians just healthily interact with each other, then you view marriage as something that you would want to be in. But if you grew up in a home where there's like different dynamics, maybe you came from a single parent home, maybe you came from, just there's only one guardian, maybe there's two guardians, your definition of love could be very different from someone else who came from like a more stable home, or someone who just came from another dynamic, and it also shapes how you show up in relationships as a person. Because when they say actions are louder than words, it actually just means like what you see is what you process first before you speak out, before you listen to before you listen to what someone is saying. So like it's like black people, if we see someone running, man, we ain't got time to ask you why you running, we run. And then at the end of the tunnel, man, we're out of breath and we're like, hey man, why was you running? And then it was like, oh, I was just trying to get my steps in. All right, cool. Or I was running away from the popo or something. So like what you see really just kind of like solidifies inside your brain. And yeah, I feel like marriage is a beautiful thing. It's very beautiful. If you're envisioning marriage, go for it.
Well, the thing is, like just like in any relationship, marriage in a relationship too, and if things are not working, there's always room for an individual to live. Nile, you feel like up and down, because as we grow, we evolve, and we to difference and to excite. And you kind of like, man, feel like you're 40 and man say, I don't want to do this marriage thing. I need to do some other things. I need to move away. Una get. And if your partner could understand you, nile tu nyume kuja mukaka chini, mko like, okay, now, do you? You're 40.
Scary.
It's scary, but you need to have to talk about it, because it's you. Normally the individual will be selfish about it, but it's you. You don't have to die in that relationship, because you can be lying in that relationship and the other individual is just enjoying life because he is choosing themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like knowing how to choose yourself, like even I can't handle this and I can't change this, I can't do this, because the thing is you can't change another person, just for you to change yourself. And when you change yourself, for you to move on, ndo pia mse ajue anya hapa na I fucked up. Kani mse anaweza reflect. The thing is hizi vitu ni trial and error. Some people walianza wakiwa 20, some people have been married, saizi bado wako married. How is it working for them? Tuambie, kuna kitu tu maybe inawakia. Kuna wenye walianza huko 40, hazienda 20 bado, and they have tried so many different women, unaget, but wanapata nothing is working, unaget, so they're just moving from one to another. But the thing is, are you working on yourself wewe? Hizi vitu hazikuwaki. Have you been working on yourself? Because sometimes you are the operating system, na hiyo operating system yako kama ina work to the same way, you can't be expecting the same result with the same operating system. Your operating system lazima i-change. Na for us as human beings, you doing the shadow work, understanding yourself, because you working on yourself ina enable the other individual to know kujua tu yenyewe hapa hivi na I'm the one who is fucking up here. So nutu ni ile yenye kujua hapa na hii hapa na hii work for me. I feel like mimi nasema kwa marriage maybe I just want to kusemaje kupass my seeds, no, and that's all. So maybe naweza kwa tukianza nikiwa na wewe na kwambia tu goal yangu like me na for this marriage wewe watu hivi, after tumesha pass hizo seeds zangu me I'm off. I just need to a continuation of the generation, and that's all I want. That's it. Get. And if you be like kwa tu kama ni hiyo ndio kitu unajua, maybe unaweza kuwa ni kitu unajua and then it might change. Yeah, nile tu kujua yenyewe at this point ni even don't feel una get maybe in 5 years or in 10 years I might change. This is like in a marriage, like in an actual marriage. In an actual marriage.
And then what happens? You divorce later.
See, like it's like unajua, it's like the reality is adaptability. I feel like you as human beings you need to be adaptable. You should just know kakito iwaka. I feel like each and every human being akona purpose yake, and maybe your purpose is just to pass that seed to the next generation, and you do your other things. I get. Okay. You realize some women are just to be unapata. I've listened to a story yenye yali get into a marriage, but anapata energy, alikuwa na husband akona hiyo ego power. It's like kuna tungu mwenye wako tu na hiyo energy pia, so yana give you energy and the husband also give that energy, which for the husband ina come to nini, and for the woman alikuwa na give you energy yenye si mtu kusubmit the way society in an expect relationship watu wako na submit. Of which are vitu kama hizo, I think for now as we as individual ni vitu tunaongea, we are the generation Gen Z. Research kwa ground inasemaje about Gen Z? It's like unapata most of them don't want to get into marriage ama nini.
They don't.
Why? Lazima tujue ni nini, mbona utaki? There's a lot of stories to kusikiza yenyewe, hata ukisikiza unaweza just getting to understand this that as a to enable now to know the root cause ya umse kusema mimi na sitaji marriage ama nini. Then we realize kuna time nilikuwa naangalia tu how someone just address anabonga about something and unapata tu like, hey, this person is very bitter. I think like the moment umewaka on your own utakujanga kuona vitu be different.
Yeah,
of which kila mse bitterness ni kitu tu, it's human. You have to be bitter at that moment. Ile moment yenye kuja kwa line man ulikuwa tu bitter for no reason.
Yeah.
So venye mimi naiona ni kuna nimelose hiyo thought process yangu ya kwanza, nimeconnect hizo manini. What was my first idea before ni bridge huko?
Your first idea was what was it?
On the woman who alikuwa ina marriage and then ana give you energy and then the husband also giving energy. So amikoka hiyo submission venye society imeiweka. So nilikuwa nimesema venye tunaweza bonga as generation. So for her ilikuwa ni society venye imeweka, and her alikuwa na conform to that society, anapata inamuumiza as an individual. But the thing was at first ilikuwa too fit. The thing was good. But as they grow and realize she can't keep up with this, you get already work on her kids. So for her is like, man, I need to keep these kids and what not. But I could realize later after hiyo nini transformation yake was like, my purpose was to just give birth to these kids. And I get pia from her generation.
Yeah.
Generation yake is like a matriarchy. The women are the queens kwa hiyo is ancestry. I get. So anapata cling to a marriage yenye it's not working for her, but her ancestry ama background yao si watu wa kunini, Na get purpose tu ni you get married, you get the kids and get back to your purpose. So ni kama your husband wako ni ile saa yenye kama msi ulikuwa already unajijua and you're getting into marriage knowing that hiyo ndo purpose yako. It's something yenye the person pia anajua. It's like you're having a contract. You marriage ni contract, right?
It is.
So it's like unajua umsena after 10 years. Hey, after 10 kids, some after nini, this nigga is moving. So you're just like, una enjoy your life ukijua tu like duko tu na mse for this moment. Una get. So for her after that, after her letting things akwa divorce and what not, aka feeling it peaceful, akakuwa tu na hiyo freedom alikuwa na die. Now she was able to pursue her purpose, ama pursue goal yake. So for some things, for sometimes I think vitu zingine zinakuwa tu ni journey ama tu ni a test ya you have to be here kwanza ndio ujue how this shit feels. You have to face it ndio ujue hey man, god damn it, this thing doesn't work for me.
On that, there's a former couple, social media couple that had they're high school sweethearts, right? Let me talk about them.
Social media. Okay, talk about them. Are they Kenyan now?
Oh no, very okay. American.
Very American.
Desmond Scott and Christy Sarah.
White.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, are they white? No, light skin black. Sorry.
Light skin black.
Like they're 0.5. 0.5 is like a very light skin person. Like Bob Marley's kids, like very light. Yeah.
Okay, so give me the story.
Yeah. So Christy Sarah and Desmond Scott have 2 wonderful children, and they're high school sweethearts. They've been together since high school. They were living in a very minimalistic, large house. You know these big houses that have like.
Years now, like from your time now, sorry, they've been for like how long?
I don't know if they're even 30 yet. Like.
So they've known each other from high school.
Yeah, and I'm not like sure like what age really, but like they've been together for a hot minute. So the dynamic, like how I first came to know about them, I came across Christy Sarah's content on TikTok a few years ago, I think during COVID or something. Christy Sarah.
So that's now the woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she would do backflips in heels. She would wear like a Squidward suit and come and scare Desmond. And Desmond would just be chilling on the couch.
Backflips.
Oh yeah. Yo, like in 6-inch stilettos. She would do backflips. And so Desmond would naturally just like react. He had like a signature laugh, like, Christy! And he's a professional chef.
So they were like just some batch of creative people and just doing some weird shit. Yeah,
so Christy Sarah would be considered in our eyes as viewers as the breadwinner because she's the one who'd go to like the events, the red carpets, and then Desmond would stay with the kids more, right? So this is what we would see. And then Desmond is the one who would cook. Chef? Desmond, the husband.
But akona job.
He's a chef.
Chef too.
He's like a private chef. You see those chefs with nice big chopping boards and they can make like some nice proper things. Yeah. So he's a private chef, and this dynamic is considered by the society as abnormal because you'd expect Christy Sarah to take that role, but most of the time, when she needed to like travel and go somewhere, like walk a runway stuff, Desmond is just at home making content, So recently there were some cheating allegations on the shade room. That room is full of shade, yo. And shade room. The shade room. The like TSR, it's like the Nairobi gossip of the US.
Oh, okay. It's gonna enjoy you.
Yeah, so they announced like there are some rumors of war that Desmond and Christy are not okay, and then people go and check on Instagram.
So was cheating.
Are they following each other? Blah blah blah. So apparently they say Desmond was cheating, and I think they're divorced right now.
So what is the internet saying?
Well, the internet is there's a lot. The internet was saying like, first of all, they were questioning Desmond's sexuality because he's very light skinned. He takes care of himself. He's in touch with his feminine side. So they were like, They were like,
what?
Yeah. And then there's some dark video that showed Desmond just up on the wall with some other lady, apparently she's a supermodel. And then they were like, oh yeah, so this is the person he was cheating with, and blah, blah, blah. And so the internet was just like, there's some people who say like Christy was a bit aggressive and maybe her content was kind of like thriving on humiliating Desmond. Because like if Desmond would bring her like a plate, because he always used to cook for her, she'd just grab the food, just like literally grab it like, oh. Sometimes she would even just like push his face away, shut him up like in the middle of conversations. So Christy is the one with the numbers. Even Desmond didn't even have like a page online for so many years.
Oh.
So it was just Christy. So Christy, and then you'd see Desmond at the content. But then it came to a point where Desmond had his own page. So he has his own page where he just could like cooking, got her flowers. And they built this amazing house. They bought land, they built it from scratch, and then boom, now they're divorced. So the internet, everyone has opinions. You know, none of us were really there, but like, I feel like it was so amazing to see these young people who are not even 30 yet and have 2 kids just like make this marriage thing work. Like, they don't even show the faces of their kids, you know, as famous as they are. I feel like that's super dope. And it actually made me believe in marriage, you know. I was scrolling on TikTok, I was just like, I would really love to build something like this with someone who matches my energy. And then I guess their time ran out, and which is, you know, pretty sad, because I feel like now that you've shared, like you need to grow as an individual as well, right? And you need to accept that when this is not working for you, you need to choose yourself. But for me, when I think about marriage, I think about it's you and I. Like, I don't want to process that we're going to divorce at some point.
Oh, so you don't want to think about Nini?
Yeah, because our assets are tied.
You have to be thinking about risks.
Risky, maybe just like whiskey.
About risk. If you can't think about that, itakuhurt sana the moment itafika your time. You sometimes anaweza sema even then it doesn't happen. Maybe when unaweza taka kumove. Na get yata village. So the thing is ni kujua there's a moment when you say atakuja kusema me I want to do this, I'm to do this.
So you have to think about this. The minute you get into like realistically speaking, you have to think about
it. I'm just speaking as me. I don't know about others. For me, like point yenye nimefika, if we are talking and I feel like, hey, wewe na ni kama nataka tuzeke pamoja. I just have to tell you. I just have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Mimi nataka tufanye hivyo. So ni kujua tu as we grow.
Tufanye hivyo.
I'm getting married ama ni aje unasemaje?
Tufanye hivyo. That's so wrong. That's sorry, God.
That me, the way I feel it, the way I like in my background, I could not mention my notice like atisabu dako tu ameshow affection ama nini. That's ni kitu kona za kuona. Sijaiona. But I would say pia tuko na moment, me will say from background yangu, kuna moment yenye budangu na masangolo wali separating. Ile yenye madali alienda kukaa kivyake, mzae pia alienda kivyake. And the reason why they were able to do that ni madali alikuwa na kazi yake, mzae pia alikuwa na job yake. So unajua mimi nilibaki na mzae. So I feel like her as a woman, I will say mamangu alikuwa tu independent. Ni yule yenye angeza kudepend on mzae. Yeye alikuwa hata umche jana juga. I feel like mzae anajua kazi alikuwa anapanga ni hizi tu majua kali ni vitu kama hizo. So
he was a handy guy.
He was a handy guy. After early mess that mzali. Yeah, but life is take venye ilikuwa, and then I think dynamic ya venye ilikuwa, they had 2 issues tu zile tu za ndogo. My dad na alikuwa mtu wa pombe, na mtu wa pombe unajua tu venye yako. The funny thing, my mom used to sell alcohol pia. So give me alcohol, I quarrel you, we fight, and that's how it used to be. And then sometimes wana separate. And then when separate, there's that independence yenye kila mtu ako na lane yake. So ni you kid, you pick the side that you want to go. Of which me as a kid, I just knew it early.
At like what age, roughly?
It was 7, I was 8. But the first time waliningi ilikuwa before 2007. Ndio nakumbuka wakiseparatingi. Separatingi ilikuwa before that 2007. Masango akaenda mahali ilikuwa kwa msikiti, kwa mosque. When I have that memory. And that's when the post-election violence happened. So I think it's around when I was 6 hapo hivi. The memories that I have ni venye nilikuwa nimebaki na budangu ni James alikuwa anajulikana. So hapo mtaa yenye tulikuwa tunaishi, japo ndo penye alikuwa anaishi na madhe pia. Msema mtu wa pombe lazima watu watakuja kunywa hapo. Watu atajulikana, wewe mtaa nyingi. So there's a moment in time fulani after so we separate. Nilikuwa tu kwa keja nimelala. Mzaya kwa alikuwa na working in night huko hivi. Was a night owl. So nilikuwa solo. Mimi nasikia tu usiku manze naanza kubisha mlango. Fungua. Sina funga mlango hivi. And then when nilifungua hivi nilipigwa toss nyingine kali. Fuck, cause like damn it, nini mbaya.
Ati
Juna kulikuwa ngatu na matemo hizo unaweza kujua wapige mlango wakiwa ibia wase ama polisi waanze kuja wapige kwanza kusaka msako. So the moment they saw me they just say mtu wa nyati tebo mwache. They just knew my dad as nyati uko hivi. Kuna mtu wa nyati tebo acha rudi uko hivi, nikarudi kwa mtaa. So I think after hiyo ndo we moved to penye Masango alikuwa. So they came back to wakarudi together. So those people just had the relationship when alikuwa na nini. They had a way of working things out. But pia kulikuwa tu na issues zenye walikuwa na deal yenye they didn't know how to address ama ku speak about. Yeah, I would say hiyo communication though, maybe communication is such a important thing. Unapata kulikuwa na communication ya kuna some communication, there's so many different aspects of communication. Inaweza kuwa ni communication ya kuna mtu mwenye anataka kuwa vulnerable in a way, so ni anaamua tu keep it for themselves, and maybe the other individual ni mseme mwenye yata express wenye ataji express. But in certain ways I feel like if there has to be someone who has to go kuchill ule wa kukul maneno, si ati wote kama nalipuka, that's
you don't get
you
anywhere.
Can't really be pamoja. So ni ku work these things out. Nowadays nasikia kuna therapy very expensive, but the thing is in community kama ama in families ama nini, hizi ni matalks zenye zilikuwa just understanding what are some of the aspects zenye are not working. The funny thing, I had a document, a show that I was doing. The kama documentary, I was having a conversation with Dani. Shosho huko hivi Keja, and kwa tumuuliza stories of marriage and what not. And the she was telling me on the way alikuwa ananiambia story, and the way I was processing the information, I feel like women had no voice, like hakuwa na say. But yeye nikimuuliza alikuwa tu like that's how things were. It was like a normal thing for them. It's like hakuwa anajua role yake ni hiyo. So it was like a thing yenye ilikuwa na kwa passed down. So sasa sijui kama kulikuwa na people who could try to oppose ama nini. It's like have a voice about something. About opinions ama nini. Jadi tukia conversation na nani pia on another episode. Na Mary akanambia things to do with Migogo. Migogo in Luo is a woman who is married somewhere who has gone back to their home.
Mary.
So akanambia tu concept yenye is like Migogo hawana opinion yote yenye wanaweza toa kwao.
Or they were married and then they came back to like the father's home. Okay. Migogo.
So he's just trying to like look into hizo vitu. Most of them zina stem from our African beliefs, our traditional beliefs, and we find that once we've grown, we've interacted with people, there's diversity, and we kind of like things are now working different. Vitu ni different. Na sasa ni individual, for those people want to get married, nile tu kujua kujijua, just work on yourself first before you get into relationship ama nini. Try and get into relationship by the way. Jio ni now kujua tu ni nini zinakutana off ama ni vitu gani hazi work. getting into many relationship, but kuna time moment yenye uko like ushajua hizo vitu uko like man I need to maybe work on myself, ama juu if you really work on yourself itakuwa tu ni you just attract the people watakuja kwa saka yako. Ni juu as a creative pia, if you work on yourself utatu attract sako yenye unadai, to attract tu kitu yenye unadai, the people that you want around you. So ni ile tu go deep down.
Go deeper.
Like as a generation you was women tuliendanga huko side za Kariobangi. I think ilikuwa tuliendanga na Jemo ama Ken. I think tuliendanga na Jemo na Ken. Ilikuwa something to do with the Somaji Foundation. They were looking on to now the single women hapo Kariobangi. And a story was heartbreaking. God damn it. Kizia tu story, but some women, single women ni unapata kuna wenye wali stay for that abusive marriage for so long, and then wakakuja kunini later. They're just recovering right now. Ndio wanakuja wana realizing it so late. People realize it so late. Yeah. So ni for different people. Inakuwa nani, if we raise that awareness yenye sasa wanajuanga kuna ukishajua hii ni red flag. Hii ni red flag. So you as an individual pia ukisha work on yourself ndio unajuanga red flag zako. I can't do with this. Just know your type. Na ile tu type yako unaenjoy na kushua naye. Na hii type yako itakuja kama ame work on themselves.
Yeah.
Na get kuna individual wenye wanapatananga and then they work on themselves together. They help each other grow. Kuna msimenyaneza just work on themselves na apate mwenye menini. So it's different for different people. Kama you are Christine, the parents all as kids na get they can understood each other. Na uko langa for mostly creative unapatanga na you just accept the weirdness za watu wenye wako. It's like you're not someone who invite kusumbui juu pia unajijua just weird in your own way. So ni you accepting hizo nini, and
I feel like as you're in a marriage, well, for the, let me say, for the common Kenyan, it's more of
the common Kenyans.
The common the common Kenyan, it's more of a come we stay.
Yeah. There's no conversation.
Yeah, you just move in, and continue with the lineage and stuff like that. And I get to ask myself why some people stayed for so long. In majority of the cases you'd hear that it's the women who had to like stay. They stay for their kids. They stay just because they also can't go back home. It's looked down upon. You look like a failure. Sometimes your own mom, when you go back to your own home, she's your biggest op. So now I'm wondering, like, you've seen all these red flags. You've gone through all this. Like, will you ever get time to be you? Like, you've sacrificed your youth, like you've taken care of these kids. They're now maybe 20s or 30s. You're probably in your late 50s, 60s now. So what's next? And I think an important thing is more individuals in relationships need to have their own income, because your own income gives you freedom. If you don't have your own income, and in some situations it's not possible, like especially back in the day where you don't have a say. You're just told, hey, you're going to this homestead, they've given us a few goats and maybe a few cows or something, and that's it, and that's your life. So in modern times, money equals freedom. Like if you're together, it's a 2-income household. Both of you all are getting some money. Something is not working. You actually have the means to leave and not go and start from rock bottom. Because I feel like back in the day, yes, okay, maybe this lady Agatha is in a situation that's not working for her. She has kids. Even if she wants to go with the kids, where is she going to? And how is she moving? You know? This guy probably comes back home, he's late. He gets the way he gets towards mom. But how does mom even move? Where's the transport? Where's the rent? How is she going to pay for school fees? How is she going to feed these kids? Medical care. So I feel like back in the day things were different because it was just a one income. It's a single income household, so you have to stay there. But now for this lady, like these days you find,
but hadi saizi there are still homes zenye ni mse moja tunaona nini.
Yeah,
we're not so far from mbali as Africans. We're not so far from the nini, from where we are right now. There's so many people bado yenye wana nini. And the thing is, it doesn't have to be money only. Nile yenye kunili kitu nasemanga, having money is a good thing, ndio. But kuna ile moment yenye this individual hata kuja kuwa na ido. So then what happens?
They're going to lose the money.
So meaning ile relationship itawa kama.
Oh. Let us know what you think in the comments. That's a good question.
What do you think? What do you think about it?
Me, if there's no financial stability, to be quite frank, I don't think most of the unions would still stand, just because of what financial stability gets you. It gets you a house, you know. This person is paying for the house. They're paying for the bills. They're paying for entertainment, which is streaming services.
So when individually mwenye how old, like the individual are describing to me, individually mwenye at what point in their life? Jo maybe speaking to an individual mwenye in their 20s, but ako na day mwenye anafikira about kwa. We going to speak about an individual mwenye already ako in a marriage. Anadu hiyo kila mtu ako na job hapa nini. So ni knowing the person that we are talking about inatusaidia kujua really what is happening kwa life of individual. Like nikijua you, like right now, what is an idea, like if you are to be in a marriage, what kusema we are going to marry in the future, you must be having an idea of what you want. Get every individual akwenda. Unasemanga the reason why utasikia kuna 1%, 5%, 90% ni not everybody want to change. Kila mtu anataka tu kuhide. Get so ni a percentage less and ndo moving to the other side. I wonder tutakuwa tuna salams, tutakuwa tuna everything every time. Get because there is nobody who wants to grow, maybe kwenda kuchange. Baadaye so ni ile yenyewe ndo individual ajue ni shida gani ako nayo. You just have to kujijua mimi from what na stand wapi na ni nini yenye nataka. Get you might get in a relationship, maybe uko in a relationship na kuna some things do you first manze is happiness feeling nini mna feel to like it's good na get you feeling the energy, but now kuna some things zenye zienda ku happen na get nile na you as couples kama when you are together, what are you going to do about hizo issues ikukuja. I feel like kitu chenye ililetangwa idea like something yenye maybe ilikujanga for the humans yenye ni is a kind of like a way of thinking. Your business is just another way of thinking of value. Value exchange na ni vitu kama hizo. If you're in this relationship, what is your goal? What is your goal? You as an individual unataka kuenda wapi? I get like saizi uko hapa but unataka kuenda wapi? Najua saizi umesota ndio, but where are you moving to what's your goal. Napatanga tumeingia kwa relationship, mimi na relationship 26 niko broke mbaya, but nadaka relationship plan. I have an idea of a relationship that I really want now, the kind of woman that I want. Una get, so ni ile yenye mimi if I can get a woman mwenye anaweza mdescribe situation yangu, naambia nyanya mimi naye nasota, but I have these plans and even I need to move. Ukundo penye naishia. Una get, in the vision iko nayo. Otherwise, like in a relationship there has to be someone with a vision. A vision yenye tunaenda. Seti tu tuna live tu for the vibes and what not. Ni vision gani hii relationship inatuninia? Naona when we start as kids ni tu tunajua relationship ni love, tunapendana and what not. But now as we grow, we all have strength and weaknesses. Ni kujua strengths za mse ni nini na mi strengths zangu ni nini. Saizi hatuna do that. Najua tunaweza taka kuget do. Where what skills do you have? Juu kenye ilioleta kwanza ni mnapendana, that love, that feeling. But now you want to grow, una feel ni kama financially you guys are not nini, are not stable.
Yeah.
Again, but you have to figure a way ya kuwa how are we going to be stable. Na nako na idea, ule mwenye ako na idea now tusema okay, me this is the idea that I have, how can we build on it? Una get, hii inaweza kuwa ni for the creatives ama ni a creative, but in a relationship I feel me najua mimi speaking as a creative juu the way I think about my life ni it's building system around things. Una get, hii relationship nataka unisaidiaje? Maybe inaweza kuwa hapa wewe tu, maybe au unajua for now but you have a skill tu fulani, unaweza katu hapo hivi.
So
the moment hatuwezi kuwa ati mimi nimegrow tukapatana hizi kuwa there's nothing always yenye ni perfect yenye ndapata kan nimework on myself, pia mwingine amework on myself. There are some things zenye pia tukisha kuja
they come up.
Now they come up.
Yeah.
So now how do we address hizi vitu now that zime come up? See, now we clamp them under the nini. You're clamping yours, I'm clamping mine. The moment story ya sijui nini inafika, kuna ile breaking point ikifika ndo sasa unajuanga kumbe this person has been feeling this about this thing. Kumbe umse apende hata vile nimekuwa nikiva hizi shots zangu vitu tu zingine uko like you've been keeping this.
And that's absolutely true, and thank you for sharing. I feel like the age group I'm talking about would be say like 24 to like 26 or 27. This is the age group I'm talking about, in that you find like you've met the regular person. Let's say maybe one of you guys have a house, at least you have a home at that time, but you're still living like hand to mouth or something, but you want to be with someone. So like I think you've heard this statement a lot, like there's no love without money. Have you? Okay. Let me know in the comments if you've ever heard like there's no love without money.
What does it mean?
In my own understanding, I believe that love without money stands for if you can't hold your own and you can't hold us, then there is no love. Like if you can't do the basics, if
the money ndio inakuja first in your relationship ama
whatever money gets. So yes,
I know what money get, but is it the first thing that comes into mind in your relationship? You know, when you time mapendana, you're not thinking about money and yule msako na, because if that's what you're thinking about, then maybe that's your end goal. Then kwenye nataka you're looking for the money kwa ule individual. If hana hiyo pesa, then you're moving on. Then it's like you're depending on that individual kama kwa nado.
Yeah.
Juu ile yenye.
But how does it work if you don't have money?
It's not like you don't have money. Money is not the thing. Point yenye tunapatana haikuwa ni story ya do. Kuna tu kitu yemetu nini. Una get as we grow ndo sasa unakuja umseana do. But how do we work that out?
Yeah.
That's what growth is. It's like we're not starting with money. Kuna mse anazanga na do. So tukianza relationship ya si mse mwenye anazana na dollars ama nini. I was speaking from an individual mwenye ana do.
Yeah.
Una get. But see juka money ndo your first thing, then make the money, then end up in a relationship, then look for other people who have the money. don't sumbua watu wengine wenye it's like unataka depend on someone mwenye ako na do and then wewe una get go make your own then attract wase wenye ako na do pia if that's you feel like that's the stability that you have. Kuna wase wanataka kugrow waanze pamoja. Una get so there's that if your journey is to grow together, you want to grow together through the ups and down, you can do it that way. Na kama unataka me I just want fast, I need somewhere yenye kuna do. Una get kunaweza kuwa na do ndio but kuna some shit that you'll be dealing with yenye you won't like it. Kuna everything has to consequences yako ni you as an individual kuna how will I go and deal with it. No. So ni working on yourself na kujua values zako. Just have a value system and it's not based on money. Juu money ni kitu yenye imekuja capitalism. We didn't have money, there was love. I get. So ni how do we move through that? Juu money ni kitu strategy yenye we are building. I'm talking from an individual who is building. I get. So ni you're looking for another individual mwenye akona mindset ya kubuild. Utaki mseme mwenye atakuwa nakupatia kazi pia. I get. So look for things that are easier for you.
So I find that to be very interesting. For me, the way, like from the content that I consume, like even today on X, I got a notification. I don't use it that much, but the notifications still come through and I just read them through the notification bar. And I saw someone who's like a lady. She was like, I once dated this broke man and he had no money on my birthday and da. And I feel like the narrative is normally the same across, I'd say the people, like it's just the same, like this person can't get me flowers, this person is can't take me to certain places and da. And you just find like this really drives guys into some dark corners because you're like, yes, love was the initial like emotion that was there. Like you two had a connection. And then you find that you start being made to feel small just because of comparison. Like you're being compared to, this person did this and this. So whatever you consume could shift how you feel about this person. So this brings the question that is it money? Or is it love? Or are they just going hand in hand? Like
mine is just ni tu kitu ya kuiweka sasa. It's like just kitu ya kitu ya kusaidia. It's not like everything in it. I get because I feel like you can be in a relationship not to sit money ni kama tu kuwa na do. But this is the individual have wealth. You do money unaweza kuwa nayo na just an employer. You're employed uko na do. Yeah, I get, but you're not building something. I get. But this I'm individually yenye if I'm thinking about wealth and then do security yenye nafikiria size. Do ni kitu takuja tu. I get. So ni just people. I feel like in our society ama culture yetu tu ni the way we've been taught, we've been semaje. Like content yenye tuna consume everything too is just like right now you just need to question everything. Content una consume everything. Kama una consume articles ama you just have to question everything. That's when you kind of like know what you really stand for ama ni nini yenye wewe zina kudrive. And the moment you know that the kind of content you consume zina kuwa less. You get the chance to have to consume everything. Consuming everything just too much noise. Feeling yourself is too much noise. Na hivyo hizi media, let's say like the traditional media nini yenye venye ilikuanga ni to program how people think. So like we have to think in group.
Yeah.
Not like every individual kuwa na idea yake ni mse fulani kuja na idea fulani anatuwekea then tuna follow that idea. Not every individual thinking about it. Juna kila mse akijitoa from your point yenye maybe this is a Valentine's, what is all about money. Again, capitalism yote ni just people need to get money nini.
Yeah.
And as an individual, what you need to work on is work on yourself. Hakuna kitu ingine. Right now you just need to work on yourself. Like you don't have to lie about it.
Work on yourself.
You may feel like in 10 years utakuja tu kulia hapa about marriage yako. Utakuja kuposti podcast in 10 years. Kama umesikiza saizi. You can't really work on yourself. It's individual, you need to work on yourself right now. And kujua what kind of system you're building. We need cohesive system ya watu wenye wanaji understand. Kama umebuild relationship yako, if the relationship is good, you are able to provide ama ku deliver to other people, to other communities. You inakupatia some sense of leadership in a way.
A sense of leadership. I feel like that is today you've dropped some gems. Some gems, yeah.
Manze mimi najua kuna stories zingine manze na I feel genge. Naona imehappen kwa generation ya yani naifai kuwapendeana. Like role yetu ni nini? Una get we need to
you need to work on yourself. I really like that. That's my takeaway for today. I feel like personally I would like to tell y'all folks that comparison is like the minute you start comparing, that's when you start killing. You start killing the person, you start killing yourself. Like you start comparing yourself, you're like, I didn't get flowers, I didn't get a teddy bear, I didn't get new shoes, my girl didn't buy me a new Cuban chain, I didn't get this, I didn't get this, I didn't get this. The value of your relationship gets really tied to the tangible outcome. Like, what did you get me? So yeah, let's actually just like take a step back, look at the person you're with, no matter how old you are, whether you're 16, whether you're 17, whether you're 30, whether you're 40, like, what is your why for being with this person? If you want someone with money, go find someone with money. And remember, you attract what you are already. So make sure you have some yourself, right?
Just remember that when it doesn't work out, we move. Like, the thing is, ndio yote kwa attract hiyo, ndio yote ipata. But ukipata your soul is dying in this thing and you're keeping on it, then just leave it.
Just leave it.
Like, people is like, the thing is decision yako, whether you can make your own fucking decision, but the thing is kuna ile moment yenye kitu tutakuja kufuck up. And when you know that kitu tumefuck up, no, ni kama uwezi handle, just let it go. Sometimes your space inakusaidia kujua what can I do about this, ama kujua your next move. You just but relationship ije kwa kia umeenda kwa another one, ija kwa kia umeenda kwa another one, ija kwa kia unaenda kwa another one. Just be someone who is moving. You're not working on yourself. You don't have time for yourself because umetoka kwa hii, umeenda kwa hii. Itakuwa ngumu man. But yeah, manze, mimi naombea.
And love is the answer to everything.
Yeah, let's do the quick fast. One day, I really want to hear a single mom story, ama a single dad story. Tena manze, generation need to heal, and healing start by individuals. Healing ayanzi sijui na kubanga nini. We need individuals na perspective yao. Like we nini yako iko aje, we experience yako iko aje on something. Let me just start on the quick fire.
Yeah. First question.
Can an authentic artist survive a traditional marriage? Hey. Or is one of them but they easy vitu nae. Can an authentic artist survive a traditional marriage? I should have checked on this thing before nini. Will I read this? Let me. Wacha niruke kwanza.
Okay.
Printer, manze, printer. God damn it. If your future marriage looks exactly like your parents' marriage, is that a success or a sentence? I think it should be a success if I work on it. If I correct some things, itakuwa success and look deep into the issues. But itakuwa sentence for me if I don't talk about hizo vitu zenye zilikuwa zina happen.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'll see you. As I do that, I'm remembering Mugambi Ikiara. I miss you. I hope you're doing good. Yeah. Super creative.
Is an amazing. Lazima nifanye project na mse.
And me.
Mugambi Ikiara, I have a project with you. I don't know when, but we'll do a project.
Okay. If you could invite the 20-year-old version of your father to dinner today, would you treat him like a king or like a brother who needs a reality check? 20-year-old version of my father to dinner. I'd treat him like a brother who needs a reality check. But I would only be able to do that if I would be able to understand why he was the way he was. So, like a reality check, and not like, not like raining down on him and being all aggressive. It's just like, yo, man, like, you're this, like, what's happening?
Yeah, it's giving someone an ear.
Yeah, and listen to them first. Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. I don't know if my mic is noisy.
Yeah, I've got the same question as you.
What?
If you could invite you. What?
20-year-old father. 20-year-old version of your father.
Nigga, you know a king. If a scientist could offer you a pill that permanently deletes every moral your parent taught you, but it also deletes your ability to make art, does you swallow the pill to be free of the trauma, or do you keep the Stockholm syndrome so you can stay an artist? Damn. What kind of artist do I want to be? If a scientist could offer you a pill that permanently deletes every moral your parents taught you, but it also deletes your ability to make art, do you swallow the pill to be free of the trauma, or do you keep the Stockholm syndrome so you can stay an artist? God damn it, fuck you being an artist. Yeah, I need to be free of trauma, man. The trauma, sitaki to make art on trauma. Yeah, like let's say right now the industry is feeding on people's trauma.
Yeah.
If more trauma content, more views, more brand deals, and just killing your soul. But yeah, man, I think I'll just heal my trauma, free my trauma, and just to be a normal human being. I think I'll.
You'd give up being an artist?
Yeah, I don't want to live under a Stockholm syndrome unless I work on your Stockholm syndrome. But I keep it. Damn, man, I can't.
That's very interesting. Oh, and just a shout out to your viewers. Thank you so much for the love you've been showing us on the quickfire segments. Y'all seem to love them a lot. All right, 13. In your house, was love gifted unconditionally, or was it earned through grades and good behavior? In your house, was love gifted unconditionally, or was it earned through grades and good behavior? I feel like it's both. For me, it was both.
True?
Through like I was given love unconditionally, and then I would also be given love when like I got like good grades and if I behaved well. By behaving well, I mean like if people come back home, you've actually done your homework, you've put your clothes away in the laundry basket, you've done what you're supposed to do, you get you get love. But there was already like an unconditional love, but you do get more love.
What is unconditional love?
It means loving you through the mess. Like you're a nuisance. Like
How are they showing that to you?
By just taking care of you as a child, like proper care. Like you're not, like they're not gonna withhold food until you finish your homework or something. Like, excuse me, and someone will still take you to the bus stop when the school bus comes. Like, it's not conditional.
God damn it, then we are different. You're given love, but I feel like I'm from love ulikuwa unajua in love, but the way it was given ni kuna expression yake, si ni wetu kuja kunafanyia mse alikuwa tu ni love, ni venye kwa anaja kuexpress juu, but this is just language na words. So for everyone I used to go express. So
that was love.
Ulikuwa na love, but una feel man, love inapatiwaje?
How was love shown to you or given to you in your home?
I'll go reflect on that. Nione venye love nilikuwa napatiwa.
Okay. Sawa. And then you keep us posted.
If your parents had to choose between you being rich and happy accountant or a broke authentic artist, which one would they actually pick behind closed doors? My parents. Ish.
Behind closed doors.
From background yenye nilitoka wangetaka tu nikuwe rich and happy. Hiyo happiness wanajua pesa itatibu hayo manini. Hiyo happiness yako. But being a broke authentic, utawasumbua kwa area, utakuwa mwizi. From background hii inaweza sema, I don't know, hii ni swali yenye inaweza. Well, we say they will decide. Wanaweza taka tu nipike hiyo rich unhappy accountant. They won't know that, but they'll see the money. I think they'll see the money. They won't see the unhappiness part of it.
They'll just see the money.
Because I think venye mzungu tu alikuja, money was the first thing, manze. We had a way of doing things, but they brought their way. And the way was faster, just convert this thing. So our value system ika change. Now tukaanza kunini money, and that thing is also changing right now. See to do unaweza create, but manze anza ku think, how do I make more money? Ndio uliza watu wana make do wakuambie. But yeah, I think they'll choose me being they rather choose me being an unhappy accountant than being a broke artist. Unless I prove to them that art yangu itazani make nini.
It'll bring money. To make you famous and rich.
But my dad, I don't think. Hiyo ni nidu nimejibu, but I don't think. Nimejibu tu for household ya Kenya, as a Kenyan, but I don't think parents wangu. Juu nikiangalia tu background yangu, wala sell kwa tu wasanii fulani walipata na toxic.
And not lyrically.
But like truly, not lyrically. I'm not lyrical about it. No ma.
We should produce an album. So now we've already.
Najua mrudio kitu tena. So kwa pasi yenye Mr. Right alisema sijui ni nini. Sasa juu kama ilikuwa ni line alikuwa ametroya toxic kama ilikuwa ni Toxic doesn't have an album yet, sindo?
Oh, I don't know.
It doesn't have. Ujua juu wewe kwa unafanyangaje research kwa wasanii?
I don't know. I know he has a bunch of singles.
An album.
Oh damn. Yeah, and even in the last episode.
He's good, like hizo manini zake ni noma. Akiamua toka sasa piga album anaweza kuwa mnoma. I think it's just good.
He is. At what exact age did you realize the adults in your house were just two terrified kids in larger bodies?